Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is not quite time to go live yet, typically, but I am early. And that earliness means that I'm here before the start time. That's what that means. Yes, indeed. Hope everybody is doing well as we're going to navigate through some of these comments. And a quick announcement for those of you watching the replay or missed tonight or are here now. I will not be on Sunday night. That's right. I don't miss the Sunday night market watches very often, but I will likely be away, most likely be away. In fact, it's almost guaranteed I'm going to be away. If something changes, I obviously will be here, but it's very unusual, something that I can't miss. I got to be at, so I will not be here Sunday night, just as a word to the wise. But let's get into the comments. I'm here right now. But good to see you guys. No IQ says every little bit counts. Indeed it does, especially when it comes to gold. Really silver for anything. Silver or gold. But yes, indeed. Every little bit does count. And the premiums are probably going to be shrinking. So there's deals to be had out there. So watch out for those. Yes, indeed. Glad you guys are here. Very good. Good crowd with us tonight. Appreciate you guys being here a little bit early. And let's see what we've got here. We've got Brian Cadulis says here, question. Let me get to this where I can post it here, read it without any interruptions. He says here, I have a 100-ounce bar of silver with a serial number S010. So is that like the 11,000 something? Easy to read. I'm just not putting it out there. But the S mark, I can't find any S mark serial numbers. 100-ounce bars made by Engelhard for sale online. Do you know this bar and how much it's worth? I would go to allengelhard.com. Allengelhard.com will have information on that bar likely, or on that series of bars. That's going to be allengelhard.com is where you're going to want to go. By the way, good to see you guys. Good crowd. We got PM Galleria. Michael K is here. Willie Spencer. Methodicus Abriticus. We got Richard Metcalf. Crafty Stacker. Steve Lapointe. Adam Montague. Unknown One. Trying to live the dream. Welcome. Paul Tissue is here. Matthew Crustlife is here. All right. And glad you guys are with us. Dean R is with us as well tonight. Good to see you. All right. Very, very good. And so now we've said our greetings. Let's get to the next comment. We got Norwegian Maid, the only one to do a super thanks, and I appreciate her doing that. Very kind. It's a good way to support the channel, and I appreciate you doing that. She says, thanks, Sal, for giving your take on how this rate cut will affect prices in the future. I'm glad for every ounce I have right now. Yes, indeed. I don't blame you. And when the prices are high like that, it makes you appreciate the ounces you have in your stack, for sure. You're right. Norwegian Maid. Very good. What do you think of all this melting going on? Matthew says, I have no idea. I didn't know there was any melting going on. Navy Vet is here too. Good to see you. We've got Michael K says, prices will turn around quickly, just my prediction. See you on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Some, Sal, you have some equals a lot. I like it a lot. There you go. Thank you, my friend, Michael K. You were the man. Appreciate you being here tonight. And look at this, folks, already out of the starting gate. We've got this here from Michael K. Whoa, thank you, Michael. Here it is. Boom. A $5 PayPal friends and family donation. Very kind of you. Thank you, Michael K. That it means I owe you 10 push-ups already. Thank you so much, Michael K. Very, very cool. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Very good. Let's do it. Let's do it. 10 push-ups. We double them up on the PayPals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. There we go. Ah, yes, indeed. Gotta put my beeper away. No, I'm kidding. Don't have a beeper. No beeper on this end, that's for sure. All right. Yes, let's see here. Okay, and Willa2365. Hey, Sal, I'm curious about the coin with the ship image. What is it? That is the Bounty. And they made them every year. I don't know if they've made them in the last couple of years. I think the last time I saw that they made those was in 2021. But I think the I believe they're made by, I forget what Mint makes those. But anyways, Navy Vet, do you think we'll see a silver squeeze? It is quite possible that it could be coming. I think the true silver squeeze is going to be when when demand overtakes supply. And I don't know that we've really fully seen that yet, honestly. But we can have many squeezes within the market. We did see one with physical bullion in 2021 that was a engineered and orchestrated squeeze. But I think until we're far away from that happening again. But yes, all right, very good. Let's see here. So just people aren't buying as much these days. And until that happens, I don't think we'll see another silver squeeze. That's why premiums are down. Paul Kerr, thank you, Paul, with £3, £3 from Paul Kerr. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I'll add that to the next one for some push-ups. But thank you, Paul Kerr. Appreciate that very, very much. All right, and let's see here. And Pakistan Zinda good. All right, he's saying here, $40 by New Year's Eve, or I donate $100 to Salistan. Oh, and 100 push-ups by Sal if it hits $40 and 10 extra push-ups for every dollar above 40. That's right. Exactly. He remembers our bet. That's true. Thank you, Pakistan Zinda good. Good to see you. Yes, gold is up 26.21. New record. We got Austrian Stacker with us tonight. Good to see you, Austrian Stacker. Paul Tissue is here. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Good to see you. All right. Kamakanzenzi says here they should be up way more than they are. Silver still didn't reach an all-time high with the 50 rate cut, waiting for the inevitable tamp. Well, common sense. I don't know of anybody that said that silver was going to go to an all-time high with a 50-point rate cut. I don't know of any analysts that ever predicted that. If they are, they're completely bat crap crazy. But I've not seen anybody anywhere make that kind of prediction that automatically silver is going to go up. But silver is up. In fact, it's up over $31 again. So there you go. Cemetery Shop is here. Good to see you, Cemetery Shop. Good crowd with us. We got Lessa Anderson, Michael K. Yes, and appreciate you so much. And let's see here. Razor Ready says, this is Mark Razor. He says, your positive attitude is starting to rub off on me. I have to rethink my $28 prediction by the end of this year. Hope you're right and I'm wrong. Yes, indeed. Well, I tell you, it is a possibility it could go down, but I kind of doubt it at this point. There's too much going for both metals between now and the end of the year. Yes, indeed. As I slurp my way through here. Chill is here. Welcome, Chill. And we got Ibg is with us tonight as well as Lessa Anderson. Glad to see you guys. Appreciate you being here. Val Nicholas says the following. Let me get over here to this. He says, okay for stacking. However, keep in mind that what is behind the U.S. dollar is millions and billions in value and a military to remind you of that. Yes, indeed. Really, that is what it boils down to is, the power, economic, and military might of a country is what is behind the dollar for sure. Sell, Mortimer, sell! Says, thanks for keeping us silver faithful grounded in this market whipsaws. Greetings from behind the communist curtain of Eugene, Oregon. Thank you so much. Very kind of you indeed. So we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8 push-ups now. For that, thank you very much for that kind contribution. Let's make that happen. Thank you, Sal Mortimer Sal. You with Mr. Kerr, and we'll do it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we made short order of that. Very good. Yes, indeed. Oh, nice. All right, very good. F37 Metal is here. And I was finishing my response to your gold video, but I'm here now. There you go. Hello, welcome. Thank you. I'll let you finish your response. Thank you for all your comments and viewership. Means a lot. And Cyber Curtain Twitcher. I don't know why these go out of order like this, but it happens. And CCT is looking at 2 gold 50 peso coins that owe me $3,800 and smiling. There you go. He's got 2 of those 50 peso coins, and he's done very well with them. By holding, he has done extremely well. That's great, CCT. Very awesome. HVAC Residential Basics is with us tonight. Good to see HVAC. And DR is here, as well as Mark B. Good to see you. All right. Great prices on pagers available at Temu. That's exactly right. True that. True that. Let's see. We have got Michael Morley, 1773, on this video about silver the other day. I don't know. The way things are going, gold will be at $10,000 next week, and silver will be at $29,000. Yeah, I know. We're pretty frustrated. I understand that. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Gold Chick is here. Good to see you. And welcome to John Knox is with us tonight as well. Coffee is especially delicious tonight. This evening. Very good. And let's see. And let's see what we've got here. Wasilla Stacker says here, the following: just got home from work. Yes, indeed, in Wasilla, Alaska. Smoking a big fatty. Just unboxed my latest addition to my stack, $5 Liberty Half Eagle. A 10-ounce RCM bar and 420 16 Type 1 Eagles. Thank you, as always, Sal. Hope you had a wonderful day. Well, sounds like you had a great day. That is awesome. Way to go in your pickups there. And my day was great. Thank you, Wasilla Stacker. Congratulations. All right. Very good. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. We got the great Savage Stacker, who is back. He's been working hard. And he has posted a video recently. You guys should check out his channel. He says, I'm watching this at 1:30 a.m. and gold is at $26.08, silver at $31.15. Lots of people thinking once $2,600 is a support level, and once gold goes over $2,600, it'll continue to $3K. I guess time will tell. It is amazing. It is mind-blowing that it's beyond $2,500 right now and just keeps climbing. It's crazy. I think silver's going to end up following for sure. Tiger Wood is here. Good to see you. And, let's see. Richard Barrera says here on this video about silver's performance here today, or yet the other day. Let me do this. He says, what are we going to do? There's not enough gold to go around for everyone, and it just keeps raising. Yes, indeed. All we can do is just hang on to what we've got, and whatever we can afford to get, continue to get. You know what I mean? We'll see. All right. That's right. That's all we can do. LCS running out of cash to buy gold. It has been a problem. I've talked to a local coin shop near me, and they said that money was a little tight for them, for sure. All right. Yes, indeed. And thank you, JM Lisa's here. He posted a link to Savage Stacker's channel. Anthony is here. Good to see you. Glad you guys are with me tonight as we press on to some of these comments. What are people saying about the markets? The video I posted this morning did not do very well. But I think it's intriguing, the content. But anyways, let's see here. They will move their wealth to gold, silver, and other assets outside of the stock market and potentially outside the bonds of U.S. government overseas. That's right, Michael. I agree with that. Mr. Dreams, the fact that gold is now high means we are all in war, and other than gold, there's nowhere else to put this toilet paper. Yes, indeed. I know. I hear you. It makes you wonder. He who owns the gold makes the rules, for sure. All right. Will we go to war? Who knows? Cheryl is coming to us from Canada. Welcome, Cheryl. Glad to see you here. Let's take this scam call, shall we? Just for gits and shiggles. Hello? Ah, dang it. Hung up. I am supposed to get a couple scammers calling me this evening. We'll see if that actually happens. The great 66 Sam is chiming in on this video from this morning. I appreciate him watching. And he says the following: it is true. You can purchase gold at any income. He knows. He should know because he's done it. He partook in my golden envelope challenge. Just take some steady saving. That's how it takes the gold envelope challenge. That's right. Yes, indeed. You can do it. Definitely gold can be had with any income level for sure. All right. Very good. Let's see here. John Bannon is here. Good to see you. And Cybercurrent Twitcher is with us tonight. Good to see you. CCT posted a great video this afternoon. I thought it was really good. You all should check that video out too from Cybercurrent Twitcher's channel. And also check out JM Unleashed too for great variety. Does a lot of good stuff and has word games and live streams and talks about a variety of different topics on the JM Unleashed channel. Mary Jim says, and now you, Sal, are worrying about those who have a net worth of $100 million and the value of art. Since when and why? Mary Jim, I worry about the ultra rich. Yes, I do worry about them because the reason is Mary, is that I don't know about you, but I know about me, and everybody that is employed works for somebody who is rich at some level or some form, and it just goes up. And so if you punish the rich, they are going to sell. They're not going to lose money on purpose. That's why they got rich in the first place. So yes, I do worry about the rich, and because it affects all of us. If the rich suffer, we will suffer even greater. Yes, indeed. That's why I'm not for tax hikes on the rich, because it will be, they'll find ways to pass that tax on to you if they own businesses, and their businesses, especially the corporate taxation. I mean, everybody should just pay the same rate for taxes. If we're going to have an income tax at all, everybody should pay the same rate. And since when? So I told you the why. Since when is when I started thinking independently and logically, which has been quite a long time now. So that's since when, Mary. All right. Chris says here, so the billionaire selling everything because of threat of unrealized capital gains tax would have to pay a fortune for realized capital gains tax. Indeed, they would. But guess what, Chris? They'd have to pay it one time, and that's it. Not pay it every single year. That unrealized capital gains tax would happen every year. So that's exactly right, and they would do it, and I would do it too if I were them. Yes, indeed. Amazon doesn't pay federal or state taxes. Yep, they found the loopholes. There's a lot they found, and that's the problem with the tax code, is there's lots of loopholes, and God bless them, by the way, for not. Or else you'd be paying a lot more for stuff from Amazon. Donald Trump once said, I take part in the very thing that you give to, the very benefit you give to your billionaire friends, because I use the system, because I'm smart. Donald Trump said that. That's exactly right. Cemetery Shop says here, she's really helping the Donald to make his case against her. Go, Quemala, go. Nice props, too. I might be saving up for one of those old St. Gaudens coins. I'm saving for something. Who knows? I hope you can get one, Cemetery Shop. That's awesome. It's going to take some time, but you will do there. Very good. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. B. Taylor is with us. Welcome. Welch Coast Services. Adam, I don't have the fortune cookies out tonight, but we might do that next Friday. Yes, indeed. I've only got like 2 left from this box. D. Motoske says here, says John Paulson is very typical of a lot of conservatives. They actually think the stock market does better under Republican presidents. Well, not necessarily. I don't think most conservatives think that anymore, especially considering how the stock market is propped up. But of course, anyone familiar with factual economic history knows that the stock market does stratospherically better under Democratic presidents. Why is that, D. Mostosk-esque? Because the Federal Reserve is injecting it, and injecting it with money, our money. It's propped up by the Fed. It's bailed out by the Fed. And that's really where a lot of the money goes. And so, yes, I mean, like I said in this video, that you know, that it's reached an all-time high under Biden. Why is that? And that's why people look at the stock market to gauge the health of the economy anyway. And boy, when it crashes, it's going to crash hard. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, let's see here. Appreciate your comment, though. We have a lot of folks that disagree with me politically that comment on this channel. Jesus Gonzalez says here, if Kamala Harris wins the election, we will be in big trouble. Exactly right, we will be. Especially silver, in my opinion, will take a dump to probably $20 an ounce. But gold is a different category of its own. It will keep increasing each month and probably don't want to piss off the big whales and bankers. The problem with silver is manipulated and suppressed each day and all year by the industries, corporate markets, and military. Silver will come in handy for borrowing and for supplies and essentials and goods for each day to trade in the community. I'm making moves in it big time, purchasing more raw pre-33 gold and Mexico gold pesos. My money is on gold all day in case of inflation crisis or dollar crisis. I'm not waiting for the next president in office, turning my money into real money gold. Yep, I kind of have been doing the same thing for sure. All right, very good. Let's see. And we've got here from Michael W. Halen. Michael Halen. All right, one way Harris will win is if they steal this election. Hello, Sal from Panama City. I read that before. I should not have read that because I hope I don't get hit on that. Anyways, but I agree with it completely. All right, let's see here. Travis Crank. I think one silver lining to their BS stated economic policies is everybody up there is in a position to lose badly on their investments if they take this winter's initiatives forward. Feel me? Yes. Yep. Exactly. They sure are. All right. Good to see Chad Wolf is here. As we move on, we've got SW. Hi, he can take his money and move out of the country. Really, who cares? Nope. It's not just going to be him doing it, but it'll be others. And I tell you what, if he's not going to do it if Kamala gets elected, if those policies are implemented or any fear of those policies, he would do it. But you would care if he moved out and he took his money with him. Many of the big rich people that have invested in the economy would, in the stock market and everything like that. If you have everything in the stock market, watch out. Yes, you would care for sure. And let's see here. Tony every day. Taxing unrealized gains will make every company go private. Also, those companies will go overseas. The end of any type of 401ks, investing in normal stock in a market who don't have 1 M or 2 minutes to be able to qualify invest in private equity, 1 million or 5 million, will be complete end of middle class. Billionaires and broke, that will be the two classes. Sell them with you and pull every dollar out of the market and buy gold. Also have to have a bug out plan. That's right. Stacking gold and bullets. That's exactly right. Very good. Yep, we could have a stagflationary situation for sure, North GA Prepper. Tony Erickson is here. The great Tony Erickson. Thank you, brother. By the way, I did see your emails. Yeah, I appreciate you sending those to me very much. Good to see you, Tony. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Richard Metcalf, I'm not in any hurry to add to the stack. A little here and there when the dip occurs. I've learned my FOMO lesson in 2011. Yes, indeed. There you go. Who knows? It's tough. It's tough to say what's going to happen with gold, especially. I think it's in a place where it's never been before. Chad Wolf says here the following. I was thinking in the future, Sal's hoard auction, Sal's whole collection auction, winning bid, 100 zillion, trillion, million, billion, zillion. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, I think most of the auctions they're not happening as much these days. People aren't going to the auctions as much. Master Blaster is here. Good to see you. Nickel Stacking is with us tonight. Good to see you, Nickel. How's it going, man? Good to see you. John Knox, who I believe might be with us. He's usually here in the live streams, hanging out. from the United Kingdom. It won't matter who wins the election now because the damage has already been done in the past 4 years. Whoever wins is still going to face some huge recession and crash in the markets likely in 2025. Tariffs will exacerbate any economic problems in the U.S., sending inflation soaring and increasing layoffs. Yes, there is a possibility. It's a fine line with the tariffs. I think the idea is to bring more manufacturing in the United States, and I think that may happen naturally if Trump gets elected. But yes, it's going to be a fine line. I don't know how they're going to navigate that. And we probably will hit some sort of recession in 2025 either way. All right, is how deep and how wide it is the question. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link there to Nickel Stacking's channel. Richard Metcalf. Maybe I'm ignorant, but how does an unrealized capital gains tax work? Does it mean they could tax your new car because in 50 years it will be worth more? I just can't wrap my head around that move. Sounds Marxist to me. It is indeed Marxist. You're exactly right. And the way it works is if you have paper gains of an asset class that is monitored, and let's say it's a stock, and you're super rich, and that $100 stock goes up to $125, you are taxed on that $25 every year. But any losses, you don't get any credit for. It's a crazy idea. But anyways. Dirk Addict says, this country is in peril. The last half-point rate cut is a last-ditch effort before collapse. Well, I wouldn't go that far. We are in trouble. There's no question about it. But we have a ways to go yet. There's a lot of resiliency in the economy, mainly because people want to make their lives better. They want to be successful amidst everything that's working against them. Tony, he's got 5 hit teams after him. Yes, I heard about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gold Chick, I saw that too. Pennsylvania has now turned for Kamala Harris. And that just goes to show you we've got to be extra diligent and resilient. And if you live in Pennsylvania, your vote could literally shape the future of this country. And I don't know how many people here from Pennsylvania, but I hope that if you do live in Pennsylvania, if you've not registered to vote, that you will, and that you will vote for Trump. It's so important. All right, let's see here. Richard Vasquez says here, those are my thoughts as we explore. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. We likes to explore. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see what we've got here. We got Robert Gill, 448. Friday, September 20th. It didn't take long. Gasoline jumped up 15 cents a gallon. Yes, indeed. Sure did. Wow. Yep. Gasoline's going back up again today. Sure is. Let's see. And you know what? I'm kind of curious now about that. Where is the oil price? Let's see where oil is. Oil is up 9 cents, only 71.25. So there it is. Oh, very good. All right. God's Heart of Love. His friend Dottie lives in Pennsylvania, and she is for Trump. That's great to hear. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. Astral Club says here on this video from this afternoon, gold gone wild. Yes, indeed. I can't wait for the 5 p.m. Sal report. There we go. Thank you, Astral Club. We've got it here. Quite a report for sure. Gold and hot chicks. That's right, Johnny B. This is how we do it. All right. Yes, and the scammers, yes, they're late. They should be calling at 6:15. They're a minute late, these sons of biscuits. I told them, they better call me. Put me in their day timer. Put me in their Rolodex. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. All right. Yeah. We sure are. Bill Arrington is here. Thank you, Bill, for watching the video. as we press on. Walton's Christmas this year. Thanks, Joe Boy. Yeah, that's right. It's a Walton's Christmas. Or Walls Christmas with Tim Walls. And Jason DeVille says gold will continue to widen that ratio. It probably would not be surprised if it did. Would not be surprised at all. Croatia, Sal, do you think silver? You still think silver $35 this year? I am cautiously optimistic, very cautiously. Emphasis on cautious that it will hit that. It's a pretty bold prediction. We're $3 and change away from that, so it's quite a possibility. Depends on what happens. We'll find it. Yes, indeed. All right. There's Miss and Mrs. West Texas Stacker in center field. They've inspired my purchase of that Monex silver round. I was so amazed. I think they saw that video. When I saw one of these things in such good condition, never seen one in the condition. It's like I was so jealous that they had one in such great condition. Literally the next day, I go to my local coin shop, and there it is. It's like they shipped it over this way and for me. It's like, man, it's crazy. All right, we got here. Us Tact says here, the thumbnail is missing a silver coin. It sure is. Why is that? Well, because this video is about gold. It's about gold. Silver Honda, who drives a paid-off blue Honda, the highfalutin kind, the Accord. As Leonard Skinner would say, sweet home Pennsylvania, I love my gold and slurping my Walmart Great Value medium roast coffee. And I slurp, in your honor, some Folgers Black Silk for you. Yes, indeed. Nice. We do it. Okay. Where are we at? Let's get into this. We've got the silver dad knows. Gold and silver reign supreme as cash loses its value to inflation. When the crash hits, holding these precious metals will be the ones who prosper. Exactly right. Cherokee Cowboy, I was hoping for a little pullback, but keep on stacking. There you go. Yeah, it would have been nice for a buyer. I understand that. The nickel stacking, who is here with us. We love nickel stacking. He says here it goes as high as they allow it or until economy collapses and it's no longer valued in dollars. They won't allow silver to go over $50 an ounce or nickel over $50 a pound. I don't know what their number is for gold, but they do have a number. Interesting. Okay, very good. Long Live Coins is here. Y'all check out Long Live Coins. Great guy. Good to see you, Long Live Coins. Good to see you, my friend. And good to see Tom Larson is here with us as well tonight. Good to see you, Tom, as we press on through. And Brian O'Neill is buying dimes. Yep, I love buying silver dimes. Nice, easy way just to grab a couple dimes. If you don't have a lot of money, you can just pick up one of those and feel like, hey, I'm still adding to my stack. Oh, yeah. Courtney Tanis, don't worry about gold price dropping because I'm not selling in no time soon. But if I did, they will need the scale, what they weigh the whales with. Ooh, nice. You got a lot of gold. Congratulations. That's for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's move on here. Thank you, J-Mon Lace, for posting a link to Long Live Coins channel. We've got Michael K. Michael K, appreciate you, brother. He says, I say gold is yielding plenty. Just preserving our wealth is a gain. Indeed it is. That's true. Yep, it's a good gain. Dan Rumble is here, slurping with us. Welcome. Hawaii Silver on this video about gold that we posted here. Gold gone wild. How many new highs does gold make before silver does anything? A good new high since 2000. Silver does nada. Well, it's done a lot. Hawaii Silver, you may have missed the other day's video, but silver did something amazing. It doubled gold's performance this year, or at least before this big drop, or before the other the drop there. But it doubled it, the performance ratio between that before this real big jump, before the Fed raised rates. So it's doing something. It's doing something. Still got a ways to go, but give it time. Croatia, keep the cats inside. Yes, indeed, I will do that. And Marimu says here, could we see $3,000 before December 2024? Highly doubtful. Highly doubtful. I'm counting my stack. I got $200 in constitutional, mostly halves. Way to go. That's great. Very good. Let's see here. Richard Metcalf, I can't see the dollar going anywhere except losing value. That tells me everything I need to know. Stack on. Thank you. From Richard Metcalf. All right. And we have, look at this. We have the mediocre John Bannon is still with us tonight. There he is. The mediocre John Bannon is still here. No, I'm just teasing you, John. I'm just teasing you. The great John Bannon is here. The great John Bannon. There he is. William Ellis is here. Good to see you. Mark B. Oh, yeah. We've got Silver Awesome 13 says, Preach. Thank you, brother. Inspired the title of this video. And One Species says here. I like that he branded there. One Species. Sal, another fantastic video. Thank you. My personal conviction that gold will continue is in part due to the reclassification of gold as a Tier 1 asset. We are restrained by a tight budget that we maintain, and I still focus on accumulating what I can instead of waiting because of the relatively recent developments with BRICS and Basel III. The final obvious reasons are because of deficit spending, record national debt. The global political unrest is something I count on, but I definitely have a weighted factoring of my purchases as a result. What? No U.S. dollars in a bank? No thanks. There you go. Thank you, brother. Yes, indeed. Awesome, awesome. Very good. Let's see here. Cat Bilal is here. Welcome, Cat Bilal. Good to see you. And let's see. What do we have here? William Spencer says, beautiful bullion coin. Thank you, William. Glad you enjoyed that. Richard Vaughn says, I just want to know what's keeping gold down. Oh, my goodness gracious. What's keeping it down? I don't know, man. I don't know. If you can't see that it's going up, I don't know. Something's wrong. We've got John Mayerovich on this video. Says the following. Let me get over here to where I can make this thing. All right, he says gold is on a run. Noting is nothing's going to stop it now. The start of fiat currency devaluation. Nobody these days can have trust in a currency that isn't gold backed. Too much manipulation. You can't trust your government anymore. That's right. It's true. But the gold really won't reach its all-time high until it gets around $3,300. That's adjusted for inflation. All right. Let's get this way. See what we've got. A lot of good folks here tonight. I appreciate you being here tonight. And let's see here. Unknown one. What are your thoughts on tax on realized gains? I think it's horrible. I actually did a video about it fairly recently. Actually, just this morning, actually, unknown one. I think it's horrible. It's Marxism. Really is Marxism. All right. Okay, the thumbnail got his attention. Oh yeah, I like it. That's what they're there for. Spend a little time on this thumbnail to make it happen. But yes, indeed, trying to get people's attention. The old from Dan Cooper. Glad you enjoyed that, hopefully. And I hope I didn't disappoint with showing some of the gold in the video as well, too. Bill buys silver, not buying at these prices, keeping the powder dry. There you go. I understand. Certainly understand that. And the lovely Linda Longley says, that's my absolute favorite series from the PM. Lucky you for getting it for a bargain. Thank you. All right. Thanks from the Perth Mint. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was a good price. All right. Very good. Eagles Harley is here. Thank you for the thumbs up. SS Grower is here. The very first time the SS Grower has been in the chat, give him a warm welcome. Good to see you. Thanks, SS Grower. Glad you're here. And good to see Jesus is King. Good to see you so much. Glad you're here. Appreciate you. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Chad Wolf on this video says this. We haven't even gotten started. I'll keep buying. Oh, here comes a scammer. Hello?
Hello? Hi, Jim. This is Zach from the Global Financing. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine as well. Thank you for asking.
You're
Jim,
welcome.
so I checked one of my files and found out that you're looking for $100,000 for your business?
You're close. It's $150,000.
$150,000. So you're doing the business for 14 years, right?
15 years now. You're close.
15 years now. Wow,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
So could you give me a rough idea how much is a monthly gross, Jim?
How much is a monthly what?
How much you deposit into a business account in a month?
Oh,
Rough idea.
Rough idea. I deposit about $98,000 a month with.
98,000.
Yeah. It sounds.
Right.
What's that heavy breathing going on there? What's your name again?
Zach.
Zach. Okay. There's a lot of heavy breathing in the phone, which I don't mind if you are a female, but you're not a female. So if you can keep the heavy breathing to a minimum, I'd appreciate that. Okay.
Oh, Zach, I'm really sorry for that.
No, that's okay.
So, Zach, may I know your best email address, please?
The best one is the one that I'm checking all the time. You know what I mean? Like the PMG. It's like the PMG. I'd say that's the one I'm checking all the time. You know what I mean? That's the best one. Because I have them several. I've got many email addresses. But the best one is the one that I'm checking all the time. Are you still there, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Zach?
Yeah?
You're still there? You're really quiet now. You're quiet. You can still breathe, just not right into the phone. But I still want you to breathe. I don't want you to pass away on us or pass out.
No.
Did you know that if you breathe and you hold your breath, it's impossible for you to die?
No, I'm not going to die, Jim.
You won't die. I want you to be alive. I want you to stay alive, okay? You're from Southeast Asia, correct? You're from Southeast Asia. Am I wrong on that? From Malaysia? Indonesia? Are you from Malaysia or Indonesia?
I'm from the U.S., Jim.
I know. Where were you born, though? Where were you born, though?
I was born to an Asian parents in the U.S. soil.
I know, but where were your parents born? Where are the Asian parents born?
You got that correct, man.
What's that?
You got that correct.
It is Malaysia. Malaysia
So, Jim,
or Indonesia? Malaysia or Indonesia? Which one of those two countries were your parents born? What's that? Speak in English for me, please, Zach. Zach, help me out here, Zach.
Hello, Jim?
Yes. Okay, you're cutting out on me. Now let's get past it. We need to move past this, there, Zach. Were your parents born in Malaysia or were they born in Indonesia?
Indonesia.
Indonesia or Indo-Malaysia? Indo-Malaysia?
Just Indonesia.
They're Eurasian.
Yeah, and I work in this global financing, which is based in New York.
Okay,
So I'm calling you from there.
You ever have milk of magnesia in Malaysia? You ever?
So Jim, may I just know your best email address, please?
The best one, as I said before.
The funding manager.
Okay, are you going to transfer me to the funding manager now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold on.
He's gonna send you
I'll hold on. I'll hold on while you transfer me, Zach. I'm going to hold on while you transfer me to the funding manager. Go ahead.
All right, sir. So you know the process. He's going to send you an email and offer details about the program, all right?
Okay, can you say that in English? Can you say that in English about 7 times slower than what you just said?
All right, Jim.
Wait a second.
All right, Jim. So the line is getting connected, please.
No. Now, let's stay with us. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, Jim, I'm here.
Have you ever been to North Sentinel Island? The natives are restless there. But have you ever been? Oh, he hung up on me. He didn't want to talk about North Sentinel Island. I was going to ask him about South Sentinel Island. There is, by the way, you can Google it. There is a South Sentinel Island, in case you were wondering about that. And yes, there's a man-made object on South Sentinel Island, but there is no objects that has been made by anybody outside of the North Sentinelese people, which are the last untapped tribe, unconnected to any humanity outside of any of their own people. They will kill you if you go there. I know from experience. It's no fun. They're not very friendly people. There's no welcoming committee there. You will be welcomed with spears and arrows. All right. All right, there you go. Well, maybe he'll call back. I kind of doubt it. The silver crown, natural gray hair. Just because U.S. Mint doesn't do it doesn't mean that an outsourced third party isn't doing it for them. Oh, well, the silver crown, natural gray hair. I would be willing to bet money that it's not happening. No company is going to be doing that. Is not doing it for them. And we would have known by now, by the way, if they were going to put any kind of tracking mechanism in there, it would have been discovered by now. Guaranteed. Not in there. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got here going on. PC Coinstar is here. We got Savage Lee. Brandon Anderson is with us tonight. Shan is here. Good to see Shan. Been a long time since we've seen Shan. Welcome back. James Owen is here. Good crowd with us tonight as we press on. We've got Bob John says, hey, what would happen to gold if BRICS nations collapsed? Would the gold market just tank if, let's say, Russia was removed as a nation state? Well, I don't know. If a nation were to actually collapse, which is highly unlikely, that gold would not be dispersed too easily. Somebody would want to take possession of that gold. And the thing is what kind of entity whatever would replace said nation, whatever nation that is. Let's say Russia, but Russia's no fear of collapsing anytime soon. But yes. All right. But, and even if it would, gold would likely not leave the country. They would need it. They would need it because that's going to be the strength. Because if a nation collapses, the currency is going to collapse. And whatever nation takes over, if there's a coup or whatever, they're going to need that gold. In fact, I think probably gold's price would probably go up. All right, Dennis Niemeyer. Let it run wild. Thank you, Sal. Let it run wild. Run to the hills. Let's refresh this and see what we've got here. While we do that, let's take a look at where the market's closed tonight because we're not going to be here Sunday night. I will not be here Sunday night. It's one of the unusual times where I'm missing a Sunday night market watch. I hate to do it, but have a prior engagement that I cannot move. Coins A to Z is here. Welcome, Coins A to Z. Good to see you. Gold is up $36.30. It closed that tonight to $2,622.40. Silver is up 39 cents now to $31.24. It closed up 1.27%. So healthy moves for both metals, but gold breaking its all-time high again. In fact, its all-time high was 26.26. Very good. Very good. Iron Maiden, no, I wish it was Iron Maiden. No family reunion. But who knows? We'll see what happens. If maybe tomorrow night I can do something to, I don't know, maybe be there. We'll see. Let's get on down to the nitty-gritty with some of these things, see what other people are saying here. We've got LC Flooring. Sal, I want to thank you. Even though I have always bought gold, I always bought fractional 1 or 2 coins at a time, and when you put out the 1 ounce challenge, I finally broke down and spent almost $2,000 for a coin. In that short time, I think less than 6 months, I'm up over $600. Way to go. That's awesome, LC Flooring. I'm so proud of you for taking part in that challenge, just like 66 Sam did. That is wonderful. Way to go. Thank you for sharing that story. And now you're up over $600 on it. That's wonderful. All right. Mutswat says, I just wanted to comment on your thumbnail. Wowee wahaha. All right, thank you, Mutswat. Got to have a little fun from time to time, so figured we'd do it. The dragon is beautiful. Thank you, Billy By Silver. I'm glad you enjoyed that. The first year of issue. Enjoyed that. And they're listening to us all over our cell phones. Yes, indeed, they are. And it's crazy. Even if you get one of the private stuff, Proton Mail, or one of those private cell phones, they have ways to get in there. It seems like it's crazy. All right, Bill By Silver, the dragon is beautiful. Thank you. And let's see here. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. There you go. Getting down into the nitty gritty with the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, says Michael K. All right. Oh, thank you, Baird McIntosh, for the thumbs up. Jesus is King says 26.17 gold and 31.50 silver for next week highs. It's very possible. We could see gold pull back to those being the highs. We'll see here. Break wind. All right. You know, the best way to break wind is to crack a whip, because you break the sound barrier. And yes, indeed. And that actually does literally break the wind. Cemetery Shop, I saved up and bought 1 ounce gold buffalo on the. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Cemetery Shop did that as well, too. That's awesome. The video of the guy in the market got his leg blown off. I didn't see the leg actually get blown off, but I saw somebody in a market that blew up and on the left side of the screen, and he fell backwards, but I didn't know that his leg was blown off. Wow. All right, let's see here. Mike says here, I will go back below $2,600 on Monday. Very well could. It's a possibility. Thanks for letting me know what your thoughts are. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic peace sign. Appreciate that. The Yuha says, you don't already have gold, you are screwed. It's a good idea to have some gold. I think so. I agree with that premise. The thought process of having some gold so that we're not screwed. We don't want to be screwed. F37 Metal is making his comment here. He said that he came in here and let me know that he made this comment. He says, great video and gold display. Thank you, F37, and awesome info. Like I said, this next week, the PM train is leaving the station and it's heading to Rocket Town. All right, there we go. Goldfinger 0808, hello, good to see you. And very good. All right. Bill says, Topcon, one of the largest solar manufacturers, dumping silver for aluminum silicon paste in the solar panels. Kind of top secret stuff on YouTube channel. Interesting. I'd not heard that. I have heard that there was a possibility they could be using aluminum to replace silver, but I didn't know how close it was to occurring. Crazy. All right. All right. Let's see here. We've got Map of the Kingdom. It says here. Once again, thank you so much for the wisdom in the precious metals market. Not only that, but I really appreciate learning about my precious metals. This channel is so informative, and it's definitely my favorite channel on YouTube. Thank you, Sal. Well, Map of the Kingdom, I am honored and humbled, and I thank you so much for your kindness. It means a lot to me. I've received a couple of hateful comments in the last week, so comments like yours really help, and I appreciate your kind words. And I don't mind critical comments, but I would appreciate it if they were more, constructive in the criticism rather than being just hateful. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very nice of you to say. Very kind indeed. Mojave Gold, watch one of my shorts. I don't do shorts anymore. But let's see here. He says this. That seems pretty unique. I've always heard the comparative obverse reverse orientation referred to as coin clocking or metal clocking. I've never heard that before. Not too long ago, received a French gold rooster coin. Discovered it was clocked wrong. Not an error coin, but a Middle Eastern counterfeit made from a gold alloy that was very nearly correct. Interesting. Now that is fascinating. There are real gold counterfeits out there for sure. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Anthony. Okay, Anthony is Map to the Kingdom. Thank you, Anthony. Very cool. Thank you, brother. Sorry. So Map to the Kingdom is Anthony. Thank you very much. Gold Bear Bunny is here with a gold medal. And Cole Marsh. Thank you, Cole. Says, love you and all the silver peeps here. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. Let's drop it. I'm going to drop and give you 5 push-ups. So nice of you. Love you too, brother. Appreciate it. Let's do it. You guys are awesome. Let's make this 5 push-ups happen. 5 Canadian. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, boy. Yeah, push-ups are a little bit of a challenge tonight, so I'm glad there's not too many PayPal or super chats coming through, because I'm not feeling the push-ups tonight, to be honest with you. You guys are really making me work for it, so thank you for the smaller ones. All right, let's see here. David Carlisle is here, and Mojave Gold David C. And stay tuned, folks, because we're going to see quite a surprise for those of you who are regulars on these live streams. We're going to see quite a surprise here in a moment in the comments section, so stay tuned for that. I'm building it up. I'm hyping it up. How would they know 500 years or 2,000 years ago if the XRF scan or an acid test that the gold they had was pure? They through the refinement process, it was harder to fake gold back then, and I think that's probably the way to do it. That when it was on their coins, they would just know it, because it's very hard to fake it back then. Oh, thank you, J.M. Unleashed, for the link to the Salivate Metal Rounds. They are still available. If those of you who are interested, just check that link out. Yes, indeed. Part of the reason I need to probably do a video promoting those. I'm pretty bad at doing that, or promoting my own thing, because if these don't sell, they may not get any more in. So hoping they do. There are many gold sovereigns made in the Middle East from 21K rather than the genuine one struck in 22K gold. Wow, interesting. A lot of those are out there. That's wild. Very, very cool. And let's see here. Let's get over here. So thank you again. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, we've got this. Yeah, stay tuned for the surprise. Stay tuned for the surprise. Okay, yeah, one species. I'll try to make it quick because I know you got to go. When Wichi says here, in order to be intellectually honest, number 1, you need intellect. 2, you need to be honest. You seem to lack in both, says Winning Wixie. Well, okay, Winning Wixie. Let's see what this guy's channel is like. This is one of those examples of somebody who just is being nasty, who I've never seen before. But let's see. My guess is this guy. Well, he might be a scammer. He might be one of the scammers I'd call. It looks like it. Very well could be an Indian scammer. I don't know. But let's see. We can find out what his political views are. Likes Aretha Franklin. I don't know. When did he sign up? He signed up for a while ago. So I don't know. My guess is probably is a Democrat, though. But anyways, let's see here. But I digress. All right. So you get people like that are just trolls. You say something they don't like or don't agree with politically, they don't give it an intelligent response. He just is putting people down. So I can do the same thing, though. Weenie wee kiki. I can do the same thing. I can be as gratuitous as you are. Anyways, very good. All right. David C. Last thing, the IRS agents an issue with people holding Krugerrands. All right. Last thing has IRS agents an issue with people holding Krugerrands. I don't understand what that means, but anyways. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Dean. I guess just some people don't have a life or something. Like I said, I don't mind constructive criticism, but it is what it is. But the positive comments far outweigh and mean a whole lot more. This guy I've never seen before. Tony Erickson, I think that when we go to the digital dollar, we will see it in the people collecting SSI, SSDI, and such before it gets to us. Yep. Oh, yeah. You're right, Tony. Exactly. Because those people are already, in a sense, dependent, or even or they've got they're collecting that already, so that they're gonna move there first. You're exactly right. And let's see. Matt Bittner with an algorithmic hot dog. And we've got Peter Harborum, Sweet Bar Coin, with the monetary value is designated by the original country. Just beautiful. Nice find. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's I was surprised when they had them for sale, which means that I've been lucky with that regard. I've gotten 2 others for very close to regular bullion price with the same type of deal situation. Buckshot George, it is what it is. Got to roll with the punches. I hate it because I want to buy it. Love it because I'm very, very up. Yes, indeed. That's right. Construct this criticism. There we go. CCT knows the deal. And the best way to do that is to stick a silver round or coin in your butt crack. And that's a very special emoticon inspired by CCT. Yes, indeed. All right. Eagles Harley is on SSDI, and I purchase silver coins and rounds from all over the world. And that's great. That's a good idea to do, Eagles Harley. I think what Tony's saying, that once they move to a digital CBDC, the first ones who will be subject to a CBDC will be folks that are on SSI or SSDI. You're right. All right. All right. Very good. Let's see here. A new song's working on. Oh, no, man. Just kind of the same old, same old. I'm kind of writing riffs all the time. I'm jamming with some guys that have got some original little riffs and stuff like that, but no really songs per se happen at the moment. Silver Trucker, says 25 years ago I bought a 1 ounce gold eagle for $292. I can't even buy a 10th ounce eagle for that price. That really does put it into perspective. That's an amazing analogy. You're right. That is definitely something. As I remember paying, I remember paying $30 for a 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Crazy. Yep. Mr. Diggs, perhaps release more coins with different mint marks or a 10th ounce gold coin. Let's see here. I'm not sure exactly to what you're referring to, Mr. Diggs. Who do you want to release more coins? Do you want the United States Mint to do that? Or release a different 10th ounce gold coin? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. All right, let's see here. And Wolf, I love the thumbnail, Sal. Now we're talking about precious metals. Exactly right. Thank you, Wolf. Glad you enjoyed that. Let's go for here. All right, the Sonic one says, the thing as well that makes this situation a little crazy. Let's get down to this. A little crazy is likely just traders buying back into the gold market after the last sell-off. The new currency from the Fed hasn't had time to flow into the economy yet, and the next round of QE has not begun. Actually, the QE has begun again. They started printing money. We know that. Go look at the M2 money supply. They're picking back up again. It's already gone. Thank you, Bill Arrington. Stay tuned, folks. We're getting close to a crazy wild surprise here in just a moment. No IQ. I'm just taking it as it comes. That's all we can do. We got to take it as it comes. You're right. Exactly. Roll with the punches. All right. There you go, Big J. Thank you. Yes, indeed. You're right. Yep, exactly. Nap 41. Gold to 3,000 and silver to 35 by Christmas. Keep on stacking. All right. A very bold prediction. Let's see what happens. And we've got Coins A to Z says this here. Sal, if Kamala wins, please know that is not because of the lifelong registered Democrat, because it's too important. Rescue the Republic. Exactly. Yep. That's right. There's a lot of Democrats. You know, it's interesting, Coins A to Z. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, thank you, Rads. I appreciate that. FOMO'd into gold this week. Thank you, Rads, for being here. That you're seeing switching happening on both sides. Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, a lot of other Republicans, but most of those are essentially neocon branded Republicans are voting for Kamala Harris. And the thing is, neocon, which is neoconservative, is essentially an outbreak of liberal policies. That's the origin of it, which is ironic, but I digress. All right. Now, here's the surprise, folks. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for the surprise? Before we get to it, I got to build this up a little bit. I can give you a little backstory. For those of you who've been on this channel or on this live streams a long time, I have made it my mission to answer or heart every single comment since the inception of this channel. I've got over 7.3 thousand videos, and we've reached the end of all the old comments. But as I said then, and I'll say now, there may be some that may creep up. They may creep up from time to time. These do, and when they do, that means that they'll chime in. I've seen it happen before. Some of these comments, they just disappear. We don't see them, and then they come up months, weeks, years later. Here's one from 7 years ago. I'm just now seeing. You ready? Here it is. Boom. Joe from 7 years ago. I'm done stacking silver. Who would have thought? So we may still see these from time to time. That's your surprise. Now your night is complete. Your night is complete. This is better than showing my face, Dean. I'm showing you a comment that I missed, or actually was just now presented itself to me, because you remember. Because what would happen? We refresh this, and we'd see, boom, no comments found. Which means that no comments found. We have reached the end. There's what it says. Let me pull it up there a little bit. No comments found. Try searching for something else or removing filters. Yes, indeed. There it is. We've reached the end of all the comments. Let's see if there's anything popped in to help for review. Oh, yes, we do have one. All right, now watch this. I'm gonna approve these, right? And I'm approving these, and watch when I go back over here. They will not show up. But JM Unleashed has told me, he says here that I need to go ahead and move them to the respond or to nothing. So I'm going to refresh this here. And see if they're down there. I don't see them. Well, we'd be scrolling through a lot of these. But anyways, you get what I'm talking about. But anyways, very good. All right. So let me put this back to I have responded. All right. Oh, no, I have not responded. I have not responded. Let's see. This should be nothing. No new comments. Very good. All right, folks. We're very good. Reached the end of the comments. But you know what, folks? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow night. But Sunday night, I will not be here due to a prior engagement. So just word to the wise. And I know because it's a market watch and that's the most important live stream night that I have. But all is well. You guys are awesome. And thank you so much. And appreciate you guys being here. And we're going to, so stay tuned. If you've not seen the videos from today, I hope you will check those out. And I hope you will check out the videos that I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I don't know the red triangle. I don't see a red triangle next to the search bar. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Take it squeezy. Don't be sleazy. If you have a cold, it's okay to sneezy. See you guys. Bye.